Hey, good morning, guys. How are you doing today? Fine. So this is friction number 8. Let me write here. This is another video. Friction number 8. Right? So that here we'll discuss a few problems based on friction. Right? Question number 1. Problem number 1. Let's say a skater is there. He is moving with a speed of 10 meter per second. Traveled some distance. Let's say 100 meters. A skater is there. He is skating on the ice. Right? A skater, assume that he's skating. Okay, so he is using skating. Okay, and he is moving in this direction. Right? Assume that he is wearing skaters and is moving on the ice, right? So he is moving with a speed of 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second, travels a distance of 100 meters and comes to halt. Halt in the sense he got stopped there. So here velocity is 0. Final velocity is 0. Initially is moving with 10 meter per second. Final velocity is 0 after traveling a distance of 100 meters along the straight line. Right? Question is, what is the coefficient of friction between the skates and the ice? This mu k represents what? Mu k is nothing but coefficient of friction. Which friction? Because as is moving, obviously kinetic friction will come into picture. Coefficient of friction mu k is equal to how much? Mu k between the ice and the skates. Mu k between the ice and the skates. That he is asking. So he has traveled a distance of 100 meters. So you have all variables like which you are very much familiar. Initial velocity you know, final velocity you know, displacement you know, how to find out acceleration you know, using the formula v square minus u square is equal to 2s. But finally what we have to find out? We have to find out the value of coefficient of friction. This is what we need. So let me write the data. U is given as 10 meter per second. Okay, let me write the question itself. Question is an ice skater moving with 10 meter per second comes to halt. Halt means what? Stop. He's stopping there. After covering a distance of 100 meters along a straight line. Along the straight line. Okay. What is the value of coefficient of friction between the ice? This is ice. Let's say this is ice and skates. I want coefficient of friction between ice and skates. So first of all, what are the variables that we know? U is equal to 10 meter per second. This we know, right? V is equal to 0. Displacement is given as 100 meters. Now can you find out acceleration? Let us find out acceleration first using which formula? Which familiar formula? Using v square minus u square is equal to 2as. I can find out acceleration. 0 minus 10 square is equal to, anyways, acceleration becomes a negative. Acceleration you will get as a negative. Why? Because he is coming to stop, so final velocity is 0. Velocity gradually is getting decreased. So acceleration will be negative. That means he is traveling with retardation. He is moving with retardation. So anyways, whatever you get, the acceleration what you will get is negative. So minus 10 square. So what I will get? 2as is equal to 2 into a into displacement travelled is 100 meters. Is it not? 100 meters. So what I will get? Minus 100 is equal to 2a into 100. 100 gets cancelled. A is equal to minus 1 by 2 minus 0.5 meter per second square. Minus 0.5 meter per second square. Fine, just note it down. Fine. So here frictional force will be acting in the opposite direction. This is frictional force. If mass of the man along with skaters is m, then his weight will be acting vertically downwards. This weight is balanced by normal force. His weight, skater's weight is balanced by normal force, right? And as you know, the formula for frictional force, because mu k you will get only through frictional force. So here we know that frictional force is nothing but mu k into normal force, but normal force is balanced by weight of the person or skater. So Fk is equal to mu k into mg. Here let me take g value as 10 meter per second square for my simplicity. I am taking, or let us take g values. Okay, let me give you g value also as like 9.8 meter per second square. Anyways, you can use 10 also, no issues, right? So I need this mu k. Fk is nothing but mu k mg. Fk is nothing but, so what you got, I mean, we want the coefficient of friction, is it not? Mu k into mg, and Fk is nothing but ma. I can write because Fk is, I mean Fk I can write as m into minus a, is it not? Because frictional force, anyways, acceleration is negative. Fine. So let me find out first like this. What is normal force? Normal force is equal to mg. Normal force is equal to mg. Okay, anyways, this I can write like this. Frictional force is equal to mu k into mg. So instead of writing, let me put all the values here itself. So here let me write ma. Ma is equal to, I can write minus ma. Sorry, I am writing retardation. Frictional force is opposing force, is it not? Frictional force is opposing force. Acceleration I got as negative. So Fk, as it is acting in the opposite direction, minus of minus ma, that gives plus ma. Ma is equal to mu k into mg. So m gets cancelled. Now your acceleration, you know, put 0.5 is equal to mu k into 9.8. You can take 10 also. right? So from this, mu k is equal to 0.5 divided by 9.8, decimal goes 5 by 98, whatever is the value, that is the answer. Or 5 by 100 if you take, 5 by 100 if you take, 0.05 will get. So this is approximately, okay, let me write like this. This is approximately 0.05, because 5 by 100 I have taken. G value you can take 10, right? So if you take 10, what you will get? 5 by 100 you will get. 5 by 100 is 0.05. Anyways, 5 by 98 is also close to 0.05. So it all depends upon the options that are given in the numerical. 0.05 ఒకటే ఉందనుకోండి, 0.05కి క్లోజ్గా ఉన్న వాల్యూస్ చూస్ చేయండి. యూ పుట్ దట్ యాజ్ ఆప్షన్. Of course, unfortunately, if you have two options which are close to 0.05, you have to solve the problem. Right? But here I am doing you, for my simplicity, I have taken G value as, even though I have taken 9.8, finally I have taken by taking G value as 9.8. Right? And I got the value as 0.05. Fine. Let me go to another problem.